Hey, did you know that Two Girls Shooting the Shit is on Instagram and Facebook? We'd love to hear your feedback, episode suggestions, or just chat with you about life. So follow, comment, and share.
On one hand, you're saying, oh, live your truth and do you. But if nobody laughing, you ain't a comedian, bitch.
Hey Mo,
Hey, Em.
how's it going?
Trying to be zen. I'm not going to let that ego win. Oh, trying to be zen. I'm not going to let that ego win.
Hey
Hey,
Issa, I'm gonna call you
spirit
Issa
on.
Rae.
Get your spirit
You
on.
sitting here,
Hey,
wrap it in your mirror, your bathroom mirror.
how are
So
you?
I'm okay. I am in a very pensive, thoughtful state, I think today. Been thinking about a lot of things and writing a lot of things. And I was asked a question. My husband and I have regular check-ins about what I want to do,
Love
like what
it.
am I planning to do? What am I going to do? He's been really
That's
great
so
about giving me,
formal. That's so cute.
we do have meetings, just sitting and talking about like what it is that makes me happy, what I want to do, because I don't want to be a lawyer. And he's been really great about giving me the space and the time because there's no urgency for me to find something since I haven't been working. Um,
Living the dream.
so it's just a matter of finding what it is that I am passionate about or that I feel I can do without hating my life.
Mhm.
And I've been thinking about that. And I'm sitting in my office, I have all these little signs. I'm really cheesy, but I always buy like these little,
You've
hey, you don't
always been
quit,
that
please and
way.
thank you.
To give me magnets and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, because I feel like that type of stuff is just like little reminders of like things that can give you a little boost of inspiration or like pick you up or remind you to like center yourself and get over it or whatever.
Amen.
So I have all these things, like ones that says, hey, you don't quit, please and thank you. Everything is figure outable, coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. And there's one over here that says, dreams don't work unless you do.
Amen.
So it's great to sit and dream big.
Mhm.
Um, and that's great, but you've got to work for it. Like nothing just will fall into your lap and be. So I don't know, maybe we could talk about like what our dreams are and or are we living anything that was a dream at one point that we've worked hard for, or just I don't know. I mean, I feel like
I don't have
2020 has
any.
created a lot of entrepreneurs. One
Mhm.
thing though, this whole podcast, we've shot it around, for a little bit beforehand, but it was really just talking one day during the pandemic and just saying like, let's do, I mean, what else are we doing?
I feel
Like,
like I've been trying to do a podcast, but nobody wanted to do it. But then the pandemic came.
well, see, that's a good point too, because I feel like I had a friend once that was like, I need to find a husband. I need to find a husband. And it was like, what is the need? What is like the urgency? And she's like,
Ooh, that would be
so
a
I
good
can
topic.
so I can buy a house, so I can do this. And it was like in her mind, she couldn't do these
Yes.
things without somebody. And there is a security in doing this together. I would have never done this by myself. I would have never started a podcast. It's like, I think it's fun. I'm having so much fun and I love
Me
doing it, but I would
too.
have never
I
done
use that
this.
as an excuse to talk to you. That's all.
I know, and I love it. We talk way more than we did before. I mean, we were
Right?
in touch and stuff before, but this is nice to be able to see you
Mhm.
every week, and we are legitimately in touch all day, every day,
Yep.
um,
Is that
which is
codependent? I
great.
don't know.
I love it. No, I mean, you can love people and want them in your life and be around them, you
Right?
know, unless I'm your whole reason for existing. I mean, then maybe we have a problem, but
No, I still want to die.
stop that. Um, oh my. But I mean, but we talked about it. I think this happened pretty quickly though. It's like, oh yeah, we should do that. Okay, cool. What are we gonna call it? Cool. All right, let's do it. And it was just like,
Yeah,
bam, we're
I
buying
was
up
on
domains, we're
board.
doing
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like
Yeah,
that.
and we
And I
just
talked
made it
about that.
happen.
That may be another topic too. You see these guys just, get together with their friends and just start a business.
Create a business. Yeah.
But women, like, we have this lack of trust, and it's like, why is that? Why do we have this lack of trust where we can't collab? Like, we could be running.
I don't even think it's a lack of trust in other people. It may be a lack of trust that I have the ability to do it on my own. It's that confidence. This is the reason we have like more females in STEM. Like we need, like this confidence that I can do it too, and putting it in action.
I definitely should have been STEM, but I didn't have mentors.
You want to hear what's crazy is I didn't even know what that was.
I got a brochure in the mail for a STEM program. It was like a housing program. So I was aware of it, but I was like, I don't know math.
I feel like I was so like oblivious to opportunities.
Right? Same.
Which simplifies your life in a way because you just have this path.
Yeah. It was a generic path, We both have similar backgrounds, both dads in the military and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like the American baby boomer kids of baby boomer life,
Yeah. It's a hard knock life. So,
like, it reminded me, you got to keep your blessings, keep the perspective. Would you say? Sorry.
No, I was thinking about the fear of doing something new, the fear of starting something new without support or it's also that like, are people going to receive this well? Is it going to be successful?
Yeah, it has to be.
But I think people have that feeling like this podcast, what if we put it out and nobody listened?
But we don't care because we got a job. Like
I don't. But I mean, part of the reason of doing something is to share your voice, share your stories, whatever. So
I literally said I do this just to talk. So
yeah,
I wasn't kidding. I really do.
Do you have any other dreams that you'd like to see come to fruition? Is there anything that
I have to do my comedy.
Yeah.
I have to, because that is the ultimate vulnerability. That's when I know that the work is done.
Do you think you could put together, okay, this is dreams don't work unless you do. Do you think you could put together like a 5-minute spot for a future episode or 10 minutes, a little something to give us
okay, hold on.
Run it past us. We'll make this happen.
I'm going to show you you saw my first stand-up, right?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Back it was like 5 years ago or 6. Okay, hold on.
So you want to do comedy. I think maybe we need to create a dream list and then a bucket list to help us get there or something. Or I said bucket list, but it's not a bucket list.
That is a bucket list.
Action items. I think it would be good if you could, just take, do a little something. Yeah, we'll give you a little comedy spot every week.
I took a comedy class, so I did like stand up in that class. I took a stand up class and I took an improv class.
Yeah. Like make me laugh, Mo.
But it's like it's an interesting thing because it's like on one hand you're saying, oh, live your truth and do you, but if nobody laughing, you ain't a comedian, bitch.
Right. Because you're doing what you love, but
that is the ultimate codependent job. That's why all these comedians kill themselves. Oh, that's true though.
That's sad. Oh, I don't have the personality to do that. Like I feel like I'm a very behind the scenes type person.
You do. I think you would be hilarious. You are fucking hilarious. You are hilarious.
I think you're hilarious. I think you're the funny one, and I'm just kind of like tagging along with definitions and notes. Like
you got that witty humor.
Witty. That what?
Quick wit.
Oh, I thought you said that thick thing. I was like, girl, what are you talking about?
Stop projecting.
Tell me I'm pretty. Yeah, so I think that would be fun to do a little comedy segment. Let's make your dreams come true.
Yeah, let's do it, and we can record it. We're gonna need some.
Yeah,
we're gonna need some special guests because I can't be doing it without no feedback. Like I said,
feedback.
It's the ultimate
womp, womp, womp. I'll put some sound effects in. I'll put a laugh track.
So I kind of used to get offended about it because my thing is people are usually laughing at me. Like just for being me. Like I'm not trying to do something. When I try to do something, nobody laughs. Like they're like, okay, this sucks. But when I'm just being myself, everybody is cracking up, and I'm like, I'm just being myself. Like
I think you're hilarious.
There was one time I was cracking up because I don't remember. Maybe you remember. We went to IHOP and they gave me pancakes and eggs or something, and there were no sausages. And then I started freaking out. Like I was like, I can't eat
it. Downtown?
I don't remember. But Somebody was
I
like,
remember something happened when
and
we
then
had a
somebody was
meeting
like,
with our
get this girl
mentor.
some sausages right now.
Yes, yes. And I think there weren't any hash browns or something too. There was
Oh
a
yeah,
problem. It was a
something.
problem.
It was like I had a tape in my head and like I was twitching. I was like, I can't. I don't know what we were talking about, but I thought that was funny.
Okay. Anyways. Okay.
What's on your list?
I always say this. It's writing. Well, okay, so I did the meditation, and there was a manifestation meditation that I did, and in my head, it was like talking about like clear your mind, whatever, and then let any thoughts come to you, manifest the life you want to have.
Exactly.
What are you doing? All of these things. And there were two things that came up. And one of them I think is realistic. The other one is like, what the fuck? Like, how would I do that? Or like, but one is to write a book. I want to write books. I want to write. I would love to
Right.
write. So,
No, I'm
so
telling
as
you,
far
right.
as dreams don't work unless you do. So I have two ideas for books. One is for a series of books.
Mhm.
I have a character already. It's going to be like a fiction based off of like
Do
things
it.
that have happened in my life. And another one is just a book about my dad.
Aww.
He, throughout my life, has shocked me on numerous occasions with just these off the wall stories, like just random, like, hey, did I tell you about the time I kidnapped this kid? Like, like what? He didn't really kidnap a child.
Snitching.
I'm just saying he didn't really kidnap a child. Or this one time where, he has stories from Vietnam. He's got stories from like just, growing up. One of, I think, 11 kids, like just stories about that. He just has all these stories. I know, I have this big smile on my face. He's just has all these stories that it's just like you grow up and you look at him and you're like, that's my dad. But like this whole life that he's lived, it's just amazing. So I would love to interview him.
Would be perfect. Do it.
Yeah, I will.
When you starting?
I'm going to start probably tonight.
Okay,
tonight
good.
I will start. But what I want to do more than anything is sit with my dad, maybe create a schedule. I mean, we sit and chit chat and whatever anyways, but just record our conversations.
I was going to say recorded video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then take all those stories and do it. Mm-hmm. So that's the first one. And I will just start writing. I've already gone through the process of creating the character for the other idea that I have. And the second thing that came to me.
Do it for the love of it. And
yeah.
The people will respond. Once you start doing it for the people thinking, oh, well, they won't like this, but if you, people want to see authentic truth. And that's what people love. That's why we love those vulnerable celebrities and stuff. So anyway, that was my little unsolicited advice.
I like that. But the second thing was, I was instructing a yoga class. And I was like,
you used to love hot yoga.
I did. I'm in a place right now physically where it's laughable. Like seriously, like I am so tight and not in a good way. Like I can't.
Oh no.
I like, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just that vision or that thought came to me because it's something that I need to do for myself. Not so much that I'm leading a class, but just that I need to
take a certification.
Take charge. I need to take charge of my physical.
Take a certification class because you're organized and stuff. So that way you would have the accountability, and it's like you get a certain amount of hours, and then hey, you have that. If you wanted to teach yoga, you could. So
yeah.
So
yeah, but I think I'd want to teach like at a retirement. It sounds ridiculous, like at a retirement home, or like teach.
Because you maybe feel
not the trendy little yoga studio. Like I'd want to teach people who don't feel like yoga is for them, or maybe they're too embarrassed to go do yoga.
Exactly, because you're
to embrace their
in front of the onesie or whatever.
Yeah, but just to bring that form of
and I think that's
care and exercise.
People need to open their eyes. So I think like underserved communities, like you said, like the elderly, things like that. Are people who traditionally may not do yoga, and then you can actually get like a teaching license as well. So, I mean, there's so many different avenues you can have.
So I guess I got to research that.
Yep.
So those are my two things. I want to write, and I got to quit being so damn stiff.
Yeah.
in several aspects of my life,
I
but
mean, I need to
physically.
work out. Yeah, I need to work out. Like I've just let myself go in this self-pity of
Self-pity party of one.
COVID-19. But yeah, fitness definitely is one. And just trying to find something. I signed up for Noom and then I didn't even do the questionnaire, so I need to get on that. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, fitness, because it looks like I can reach, like I have enough time where I can reach my goal
Reach
weight.
your goal. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be awesome. And it's a goal for myself and for my health, because that ties into my actual goal, which is like I don't know how I feel about this, but I would like to be married and have kids, and so I feel like
Hey,
if I had a healthier body or a smaller body, I could, like,
manifest, baby.
get rid of any kind of concerns. So that's actually something that I want. But it's like, there's this comedian, I forgot his name, but he talks about like trying to stick people in puzzles. Like, what if I'm not meant
The pieces don't fit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've mentioned this before. I
to?
don't know who he is, but you've
But it's
mentioned
like,
it.
what if I don't, that's not in my cards? Why do I want it? And I feel like
Why do you want what? The marriage and the kids and all
kids,
that stuff?
yeah. And it's like, I used to try to find an excuse, and honestly, I think it's just programmed. You know, it's just like, I know you hate that word, but it's just in my DNA or programmed. I don't care who the partner is, but yeah, I want
I
to
don't
have
think there's a value to it or anything to feel negative about. I mean, if that's what you want in your life
but it's
and you've
not
done a
something
lot of
like,
reflecting,
yeah, but it's not something like a job. Like, it's not like I can go get it.
yeah, why not? What do you want in a partner? It doesn't even have to be a husband, right? Like it could just
Yeah,
be your part, your life, your
yeah,
partner.
I don't know. Yeah,
Well, no, I'm not
like
talking about like
empathy.
sex or gender. I'm talking about like just a partner to go like
Yeah, it doesn't. I
okay,
don't
go
have
ahead.
to be married. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Empathy.
I don't even know. Yeah, empathy, kindness, compassion are the number one, the top three. And I feel like from there everything falls along. Like, have a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, a sense of humor, which is very important to me. Like, if you get sensitive at sarcastic jokes, then there's some pain, there's some hurt.
Y'all aren't gonna get along either.
Yeah, we will never get along because you're not
Because you'll
addressing.
be biting your tongue
Yeah,
or
you're
or
not
you won't
addressing.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's hurt inside you that you're getting offended at everything, like,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't want to deal with that. But though, yeah, those are the top ones. And just like respectful, kind person, like kindness is,
How old is he?
what did I say, 30 to dead.
They're dead. Does he have kids? Does he already have kids?
I used to say no, but now I'm like, maybe I don't want to. It would be nice to have kids, because like I said, like I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know if I said it, but I meant to say that having kids is
Family.
healing generational curses and making a better tomorrow, and like kind of setting those examples for humanity. And that's the way I see it. And so,
But you can do that just in general with children, not just
exactly,
specifically your children coming
exactly.
from your body,
And
right?
since I'm adopted, I definitely, even if I have a kid, I definitely want to adopt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, I want to pay it forward. And I do know,
Mm.
like, it's the work, because, and I think being adopted helps me believe my personal beliefs even more, because it helps you understand that we are all connected and we are all one. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can grow up with these different things, but you have the same, you kind of sometimes, like, it's like the nature and nurture debate. You can end up the same either way. But yeah, I don't know what we were talking about.
We're talking about your perfect partner here.
Oh, and nobody's perfect. First of all,
Do they cook?
huh?
Do they cook?
They don't have to
Are
cook.
they vegan?
I love to cook. They don't have to be vegan. They don't have to
So
cook.
how are y'all going to be together though if you're not if he or she or whoever is not
A
vegan?
lot of people compromise. People make, people will
But
cook
like, can
outside,
they
like, not eat inside. Like,
see? You're going to tell your husband or life partner, whoever, I'm sorry, baby, you got to eat your food outside.
well, you can eat in your room or something.
If you live together and you are married, let's say you're married
Yeah,
and they want to drink some milk with their cookies.
And you know what? I have examples of it. So it's like if you
Or
don't,
would you kiss them after they've had meat?
I think didn't we do this already? You got to gargle, girl.
Oh, dang. No, we didn't.
I feel like we
Dang. You don't
did
even
it.
want remnants in your mouth.
No, I don't want that striation.
Even if they just ate that bacon, they had like a double bacon something.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
breathe on
like,
me, baby.
yeah, like the dream guy would be vegan or vegetarian, but I'm not. That like that's odds cutting. But then maybe I should just say he should be
But
vegan
then,
if we want to
but the
manifest.
odds cutting, but then that's compromising on what you want. Why not do it if that's what you
Yeah,
want?
right. Manifest.
What's the dream,
That's
right?
limited beliefs. Thanks, girl. We talked through this. Thanks, sis.
Yes, we sure did. Let's
Yes,
go
limited
get that
beliefs.
person.
No meat eaters. Ugh.
So how are we gonna find this person? How are we gonna find this person for you?
He doesn't exist, so we can just move on.
Well, you said you met somebody today. Didn't you meet somebody today that was vegan?
Oh,
There
God, that was
there are vegans out
wild.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, so
that's you.
so comedy,
Comedy and kids.
comedy and kids.
And
I want to write and do yoga. And I want this podcast to, I don't know. I just want it to get to the level where we can do shirts. I really want a shirt.
I want to get to the level where we can get paid. I mean, I would love it one day. You know what?
One day.
And you know, if it never happens, at least we lived our truth, you know?
Yeah. That's fun.
It
Maybe
is.
money would make it a little more fun.
It's just
But
you know, you gotta find the people. We gotta learn that analytics. I think that little angel messenger helped. So we can like look at the search.
yes.
You know, I'm excited.
Yeah. What other dreams? I'd like to travel again. I feel like COVID got me feeling some type of way about like how I was living my life before and what I want to do coming out of it. So I feel like maybe this is like some sort of like caterpillar butterfly moment. You know what I mean? Everybody was literally in a cocoon. We were literally in our homes. And when it's time to bust out, like we're going to be better people, like our butterflies are coming out. You know, people are going to be like, F this job, I'm going to go dance. Boom. Or I'm going to go
I
open my
love it.
bakery
Even
because
some
I've been working on my bread.
some
Yeah.
people who weren't like even Black people who weren't very vocal about Black issues or anything, and it's not a requirement, but it was just interesting. I noticed during the pandemic they started being way more vocal about Black issues. I feel like there was some kind of safety net put in place for people to feel more confident talking about issues, and that for people to be more open, they're like being more vulnerable and saying, you know what, I'm not okay. This is not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what changed, but the pandemic has changed. I mean, has done a lot.
Yeah, we went in as caterpillars and fat worms, and we coming out as fat butterflies.
Right, I'm coming out with a fat ass butterfly.
A fat ass butterfly. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
Indeed, indeed. Need it.
So girl, my head hurts
Oh no.
and I'm sad. I miss the goddess locks. They look okay. Can we just talk about this for a second?
Oh,
Because
okay.
I thought I was trying to be somebody.
I was like,
I was so excited for this. Homegirl. Oh, my head hurt. I one night I was up till like 1:30 or something, and I just couldn't anymore. And I
Yeah,
only had them in for
terrible.
like 4 days.
Did you get the
And so then
the pins and needles?
I had all through my head though, I felt like it was popping.
Yeah.
Like I felt like
What does popping
like
mean
something-
when you say that?
like I could feel each individual hair.
Yes, the pins and
Pulling
that's what
out.
I'm saying, pins and needle. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really along the edges was
Oh,
I
that's
was
the
like
worst.
terrified.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have like a
Be bald
bald
headed.
yes, and I have welts all along the back right here. It's bad. It hurts.
What's a welt?
And like look like someone whipped you.
That's
like
what I
just
thought. Okay,
it's
so you don't
raised.
have the bubbles because I would get the bubbles too. Like,
Maybe it's like a bubble. It's the
Yeah.
same. It's raised. Your skin is
yeah,
raised.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Okay.
Whew. but I loved them. I thought they were so cute.
They were gorgeous,
And
girl. Gorgeous.
and I felt like even if I didn't put a face on, didn't put any makeup on, if I didn't dress cute, like the hair was cute. So I looked
so
put
cute.
together no matter what, you know, and now I got this and it's not put together.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I
go
mean?
online. They have wigs like that. Look it up.
Well, I need to figure it out
Yeah, just get a wig like that.
because I thought, I have all the locks in a bag. I was like, oh Lord. And then I washed my hair today. That was like a day and a half ago, and I was scared to wash my hair because I was scared of how much hair was going to fall out. Girl, clumps of just hair.
Oh, good thing you.
And I only had it in for a couple days. I was like, how much more? Like,
Yeah, you don't have the texture for it. Don't do it.
I don't. I
Yeah.
think she was right. That's what she said. She said your hair's it's not going to hold.
Tried it, but you did it. You did it though.
Yeah,
You did.
I loved it.
Get the
That's what I wanna
wig.
be.
I'll send you some links. You still, I mean, just throw the wig on, girl. Ain't that serious?
You know, I can't. I don't know how to wear no wig. Next time we record, I'll put a wig on,
Okay.
or we'll do a wig tutorial on live. Bring
Yes.
my wig.
Anything else, girl?
No, just my neck hurts, my head hurts. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten
Yo,
yet.
back. Yeah, I'm finna go make me some food. Oh, it's late, but I'm still gonna eat because you know what? I'm a
Hangry.
fat butterfly.
Fat butterfly.
Fat butterfly.
That's the title of this episode. Fat butterfly.
Yes. Cheers.
Salute.